These are my 5 crazy theories for the CW's The Flash. Number 5. Catelyn will become Killer Frost shortly. I think Catelyn not believing Dr. Wells is evil will create a wedge between Barry and Cisco. Her belief in Dr. Wells and maybe some mishap results in her transformation into Killer Frost. What if, in the crossfire of Wells versus Barry, Catelyn gets seriously injured or killed and then develops her powers? We've seen death experiences seem to awaken abilities in the show. This would also be a serious twist from the lovable Catelyn we know. Number 4. Iris breaking up with Eddie creates the future hatred of the Thawne line for Barry. Yeah, it happens a little differently in the comics, but I think the rivalry hatred starting here and progressing through the generations would be amazing. There have been plenty of stories of rival families that have hated each other for so long, they forgot why they hate each other anymore. They just do. And this is kind of involved with my crazy theory number 3. Eddie becomes cobalt blue. Eddie has been wearing a lot of blue lately. I think Eddie will come to hate Barry and will develop his powers when something tragic happens. What that is, I have no idea. Again, Blue Bolt's story is different than the comics, but I think Eddie being Barry's twin would be a little too out there for this show. So I'm thinking Eddie does become Cobalt Blue and it comes from some hatred of Barry. Number 2. There is interdimensional bleeding happening in the show where the events from 2 different universes are overlapping. Maybe everyone is getting a weird sense of deja vu, but they really don't think about it because we all get that feeling from time to time. What if Barry traveling to the past has started to fray on the structural integrity of the universe? So I'm thinking that either interdimensional bleeding is happening and everyone's having deja vu, or number 1 crazy theory is that Cisco is remembering it because Cisco is becoming the Vibe from the comics. In the comics, the Vibe's powers involve interdimensional physics. He can actually find and track interdimensional breaches. Barry resetting the day could be a breach that Cisco is remembering. That is why he's starting to have the memories of Wells killing him. So if it's not interdimensional bleeding like my crazy theory number 2, I think it's theory number 1, which is Cisco's only remembering it because he's becoming the Vibe, and I am super excited. So those are my top 5 crazy theories for the CW's Flash, especially for this season, and maybe a little bit into season 2. You can write yours below.